Hi there, here I am back in my office, and I'm trying to experiment in which after every episode I want to talk to you a little bit about some of the sciences involved in the case. In this case we had a knife involved, and everybody knows that there's an anatomy to the body, but there's also an anatomy to a knife. And in this case we had to show two things. We had to show intent to kill, and we had to also show what type of knife was used. Later it was DNA that matched the knife, but in the beginning we had to know whether it was a single-edged knife or a double-edged knife and how long the blade was. Many of the knives that are carried today, like this one right here, have what they call a cheek or a flat surface. Then there is the belly of this knife, and then there is what they call the heel of the knife along here. This is all very important. When you look at the body, you're going to look at wounds that, for instance, because of this being a single-edged knife, this heel here will be a square mark on the laceration in the body. And the depth of the knife can be judged, and the belly of the knife can be judged as far as size, but you have to take into account that the human body is a very pliable thing. The other thing that was important in this case was that I did a casting of the heart, because this knife, the blade actually went into the left ventricle of the heart, the one ventricle that pumps all the blood out to the body. And that was pushed in twice. There were actually two wounds in that heart. I cast the heart because I wanted to study the wounds, but also show that this was not just one attempt to kill somebody, but two thrusts, which is very important when you talk about the degree of homicide. So I hope you enjoyed this explanation, and tune in for the next episode.